I'm hyping it up. I'm hyping it up. Don't let her get away, girl. Get her. I'm messy boots. Get her, girl. You remember what she did? You remember that one time she threw up on you in the hot tub? That's me. I'm being messy. We back at the school and we see Cassie. Cassie look like, did somebody look like they had rolled over her with some wet all-wheel drive tires? Lord, they gonna take grandma home. How you make it to the 1 yard line and get taken out in a gunfight and you in a coma? That ain't no, I wouldn't want to go to heaven with that story, huh? I don't even know if she'd go to heaven because she was kind of trash too. And then you taking me all over the world with this play. Now, I was appreciative of Maddie getting her face jammed into this brick wall, but don't be taking me over here to no slow jam session. So, you know, we got to talk about this as like a community. We got to figure out who gonna do the arrangement. There is nobody else, so it's got to be up to us. So we need to work out. He can't have a Christian service. I mean, I don't know. If we do it at like the funeral home, it'll probably be all right. Like if you could get like a funeral services certificate, that would be great. And then if one of y'all can sing Going Up Yonder, I don't know. I know black people all over America sing Going Up Yonder. I have a lot of international folks that watch the channel. Is there a go-to funeral song in your country? And if so, what is it? Like, just comment down below what you gonna do for the services. It has to be a community effort. I'm not gonna do a GoFundMe. We also need to discuss the repast. Now, so we should probably have like a protein and a starch and a vegetable, some bread, and then a sweet is usually what we do down here in the South. And depending on how far down South you go, you will get a full leg quarter. But I don't think we should do that. I think we should just keep it real simple. And then, you know, it's COVID time, so if you want to get your plate to go, I definitely understand that. If y'all can make some sheet cakes and pies and stuff, I will definitely like serve them up. I'm gonna just say we should just wear black. We should just wear black. I don't think we should like do the whole like let the family wear white kind of thing. Everybody get your sunglasses, wear your black. We gonna cremate his ass and we gonna have a little repast, get you a little something to eat, and then you can go ahead and go where you gotta go. We'll just organize it through the comments in the channel. Hey everybody, thank you so much for checking out this video. It's your girl LB. Welcome to my channel, Watch With Me LB, where I give you fun, fresh, and funny ranch reviews and recaps on my favorite movies and TV shows. And we're here to talk about this season finale of EUPHORIA. Watching this episode, my body, my stomach, my brain, and my emotions was twisted up like a Bavarian pretzel. Tension, stressfulness, stress. I watched the show in the dark too. Like it adds to the tension that I feel. Man, I spent all day in the streets of New Orleans, parading, walking, dancing, eating, drinking, socializing. And guess what? I'm tired, but I won't be able to, I have to get it off my chest. I have to. I'm not gonna be able to sleep. So the episode opens up with Faz getting ready to go to Lexi's play, right? And so he comes out in the kitchen, just like the end of last episode. It's Faye in the kitchen, and Custer is on a sofa, and the ashtray is next to him, and Ash is in Ash mode, and he has that box cutter. Everything is exactly the same. Faz is like, yeah, I'm about to go. And Custer's like, yeah, I gotta talk to you about something right quick. Yeah, they found Mouse's body. Faz is like, oh, I don't know what you talking about, right? And so as soon as he says they found Mouse's body, Faye, who's in the kitchen, drops a glass, and the glass breaks. And so she goes down, and she's like, oh, sorry. And she goes down to pick it up. And when she's down there, she does a little shh to Faz, like saying, don't say nothing. And Faz is smart enough to pick up on that. Obviously, Ash has not seen that. Faz is like, hey, playboy cousin, you gonna have to get up out of here. It's time for you to go, my guy. Custer is like, you know, we gotta talk about this. Like, we gotta figure out what we gonna do or whatever. And Faye is like, wait, you told me Laurie killed Mouse. And then Custer's like, what you talking about? And so Faye was holding it down. She was like, you told me Laurie, the drug dealer, killed Mouse at the club one time when they was beefing it. Like, she was like running it. And then Custer was freaking out, right? Because he knows that he was recording the entire conversation. Faz says, Ash, no. Ash stabs the man in the jugular vein and kills him on the damn sofa. Y'all, Ash, listen, that baby is missing like some pieces. Like, it's like, something is not there with that guy. I'm sure it has something to do with his gestational trauma that he was in. I don't know who his mama was. I don't know nothing from the time He was born to the time when Fez's grandma picked him up and he was eating cigarette butts out the ashtray. I don't know between that little period of time. I'm just assuming that it was trauma. Because that baby has like some difficulties. Again, Fez is going to have to clean up Ashtray's mess. At this point, I'm feeling like if somebody dies, I'm not going to be able to deal with that well. Right? I'm not going to be able to deal with that. It's just going to be a lot for me to process and to handle. So let's just try to avoid that if we can, Euphoria. Because y'all done already drug me down through here this season. Just keep it breezy, Euphoria. Just keep it breezy. You think they kept it breezy? Euphoria likes to play with my emotions, right? And they give me this scene where Ash done killed another person in the house, and it's all kind of implications and what could have happened, and oh Lord, what we gonna do? And then they cut to another scene. Now they cut to Fez and Lexi talking, right? And they, you know, they kind of in the talking phase. Okay, well, do you want kids? Do you watch like stuff on the TV? Do you watch like Little House on the Prairie and stuff like that? And just really, really sweet, right? And it's a nice little scene. But at this point, I'm like, show me Ash and show me Fez and show me what's happening. Like, I don't want to see that right now. They ain't do that. Then they cut to the play again. So now we cut to Cassie with her dumb self outside the auditorium, breathing on the glass like a damn puppy in the window looking stupid. And she comes down and she's sauntering down the aisle of the auditorium in front of everybody, just messing people vibe up. And everybody's like, how's this walking right here? And it's Cassie, right? So she goes on the stage, and I'm thinking in my mind, okay, that you gonna have you something phenomenal to say. So get up there and say something fire, Cassie. Cassie say,
you've never lived a life, Lexi. You're just a bystander. You don't take risk. I take risk. It's not fair, Mom.
Literally, these are the words that are coming out of her dumb ass mouth. And I'm really having a tough time with why make all of that fuss for it didn't have no impact. Because what ended up happening was, too, she done dug herself deeper into the hole of looking stupid, okay? And the crowd ended up turning on her. Then she get up on the stage and says, is this the part of the play where Hallie sleeps with Marta's boyfriend? So talking about the plot line with her and Maddie. And then Lexi was like, that's not in the play. You just told your business in the school hallways. I wasn't gonna put that in the play. Like, that's not in the play. And then Maddie in the audience was like, it is now, because Maddie getting fired up. Maddie's like, how dare you? Maddie is, again, they don't pay attention to Lexi, but I think because of who Maddie is, she's not gonna let nobody play with Lexi because she knows that Lexi is not the one. Like, she's very non-problematic. She's very passive. Maddie's not. So she's not gonna let nobody play with Lexi like that. So even if it wasn't Cassie up there, she would have had a problem with somebody crashing Lexi's plate. But because it is Cassie, she feeling hot right now, right? And so Cassie's up there looking stupid. She's chasing Lexi around and dragging her out and embarrassing her and crying on the stage. The mama comes out, Suze, and is like, listen, you got to stop, child. You're embarrassing yourself. And she's like, I'm
not going anywhere, Mom. I'm not going to do it. It's not fair, Mom. She's going to humiliate me and nobody's doing anything.
And so they're trying to go on with the play with Cassie on the stage causing calamities and catastrophes like she does, huh? The scene where she had the orgasm on the ride or whatever at the carnival. Was that last season? Last season. Yeah. Last season, they were reenacting that. And she yanked the girl down off the carousel. And at that point, Maddie done had it. Maddie said, this bitch need to be put down. And she get up out of her seat and she goes on the stage to go get Cassie. Now, Cassie, all of a sudden, she done took her big girl panties off and she running away from Maddie. Huh? What you running away for? You was talking all that noise when you was up on the stage talking about, oh no, you the one, Maddie. They weren't together, because she really gonna die on that hill. Looking stupid, child. She gonna die alone and by herself. Maddie chasing her around and gets her a hold of Cassie and slaps the catastrophe out of her. You understand me? I'm talking about that slap, pop, that slap, snap, crackled and popped. Okay, I was feeling so good about it. It just made me feel really good and it made me cackle. I was like, Lord, I needed that. I needed that. I needed that, and I feel like Cassie needed it too. She really did. She had X for that. It damn near looked like, you know, on the cartoons where it's a hallway full of doors and they go into one door, but they don't come out that door and they go into another door and they be all the way down the hallway. You know, it's like a little maze of doors and stuff. That's how it kind of looked. And they were chasing each other around the stage until Maddie ran off the stage and down the hallway with Maddie on her ass. Maddie gets a hold of her and rams her head into the wall. Oh, y'all, I needed that to happen. I feel like on this show, the people who need their ass beat the most never get it. I.e. Nate and Cassie. They need their ass beat up and down Lay Street. So the fight they had, like we were waiting on the battle royale, but it didn't last long enough. I wanted Maddie to be, I wanted it to feel like Jerry Springer before they started cutting the fights off. You remember when Jerry Springer used to first come on TV and they didn't have bodyguards? Like they just used to let them fight. I'm talking about like first season Jerry Springer fighting. That's what I wanted. They didn't give me that, but I was like, all right, I was cool with what I had. I wanted more though. I'm hyping it up. I'm hyping it up. Don't let her get away, girl. Get her. I'm messy boots. Get her, girl. You remember what she did? You remember that one time she threw up on you in the hot tub? That's me. I'm being messy. Then we cut to Rue going to Elliot's house. And I'm like, oh, Lord, girl, what you about to go do over here? Elliot's at his house and he's playing guitar. Elliot's like, hey, Rue, what's going on? And Rue was like, I just came to tell you you trash and I hate you and just go fuck yourself. And like, I don't even like you. And then, you know, she was like, no, but I'm really here to tell you that you might have like accidentally saved my life. Elliot says, hey, I wrote a song. Do you want to hear it? Here you go. And he played this really, really nice song. And it had really nice lyrics and it was touching to Rue and it was touching to me too. The only issue was that the freaking thing took 7 minutes. I'm like, bro, I don't need to hit the 3 verses and a chorus and a bridge and a breakdown, child. I just like play me a little tidbit so I get the general gist of the song. Don't give me that dramatic ass line scene and then you taking me all over the world with this play. Now I was appreciative of Maddie getting her face jammed into this brick wall, but don't be taking me over here to no slow jam session. Just like just cut it down a little bit. You know, it ain't my show, child, so what the hell do I know? So, but it was a really nice scene and it basically is, you know, Rue trying to make amends, right? And she looks like she's really trying to be serious about her recovery and work the steps, right? Which is what Ali been trying to get her to do. And it looks like she's actually trying to do that, right? So now we finally getting back over there, but with Fez and Ash, right? And so Ash has, you know, taken the man out and Fez is like, listen, go wash your hands. I'm going to take the rap for it. It's not going to be you. It's going to be me. And I really, like, Angus Cloud was acting his ass off in this little thing. Like, his lips was moving in a way. Like, I was like, did you really, like, go through this? Because he's like, listen, Ash, go wash your hands. Give me the knife. So Fez take the knife, wipes Ash's fingerprints off of it, and holds it in his hand, right? And so Ash walks away. And instead of him walking to the bathroom and following directions like a 12-year-old supposed to do, Ash goes his ass into the laundry room and pull out buku goddamn AK-47s and banana clips and Winchester rifle bullets and pistols and Glocks and all kind of stuff and goes in the bathroom. Ash Trey, follow directions, my guy, because I don't understand what you're doing. I don't understand what you're doing. Like, what? So instead of you going to juvie and getting out when you 18 and coming right back to sit in your fucking deep freezer, you gonna just do what? Kill the whole police force and just kill us all? Like, I don't understand what your thought process is. And once again, he not saying nothing. Did you go mute, my guy? Like, all the bodies that you took, did you make a deal with Ursula or something and she took your voice in exchange for you to become like a homicidal maniac? I don't understand what the mutinous is all about. So Ash sees that he done got all the guns and stuff and he's like, listen, little boy, give me this gun, bro. I'm not. Ash doesn't do that. Instead, he knocks Fez in his head with the butt of the gun, just like he did Cal, and barricades himself in the bathroom. And Fez is knocking on the door, begging him to come out because the police are here. Now, Faye is in another part of the house, and she's walking to the door, and she hears the police getting ready to come on in. Like, she hearing, like, boots approaching, and, like, she hearing people like getting ready to do shit and then getting information like Beyonce, child. And instead of her dumb ass getting out the way, I don't know, has this baby never seen TV before? Because I live in the suburbs and I've never lived the life of crime. But I know if they're going to barricade your door, you might want to get the hell out the way. I don't understand. Like, what you think is going to come? Like, do you think they just going to like Boop, boop. Hey, girl, what's going on? Can you, excuse us? We about to come inside. Like, what you think is gonna happen? And so she's hearing it, and she's staring at the door. Just like that. Just get your ass out the way, girl. Shrapnel gonna deflate them lips. That's what's gonna happen. You gonna be mad then. Girl, people just make bad decisions in these shows and they be getting my nerves bad. Fez got the knife in his hand with his fingerprints on it. Ashtray got in the bathtub and he ready to go to war. He gonna make them guns go bang. And I still don't understand. Next scene, they keep leaving me over there. Like, I want you to just get it, like, rip the band-aid off with that whole thing. Don't take me over there and take me somewhere else. Like, leave me over there with Ash and Fez in them. And they cut to Nate. Now, Nate was in his car and he driving buku fast and he got his daddy's gun and he's loading the gun up with bullets, right? And I'm like, are you going to kill Lexi? Are you going to kill, who you going to shoot? Hopefully you just going to do us a favor, huh? Do us a flavor. But he goes to his dad's, like one of his dad's properties that's under construction. Now, Cal in there having a kickback too, for like 4 or 5 people in there, right? And they having a little kickback. And I'm like, okay. And Nate walks in, he's like, hey, where my hug at, Dad? I'm like, nah. What you doing, sir? Like, what's going on, Nathaniel? Nate says, in front of all the people, you know, my dad, he likes to take hookers and like underage people to this motel and have sex with them. And he was like, you know, when I was like 9 or 10, I found videos of my dad having sex with people on camera. I used to have a nightmare that he would be doing that to me too. And I'm like, ooh. Don't, bro. Like, do not. But it did clear up the fact that he didn't actually do that it was in Nate's psyche. Like, he was chopped up with seeing that and had dreams about his dad violating him that way. Oh, Lord. Cal is like, hey, y'all go ahead and go. So Cal says, you know, it's my fault. I messed up. I messed you up. I should have protected you. I'm sorry. Nate shows him the gun. And I'm like, okay. I know I shouldn't be excited when I see that a person about to kill another person. But these two people are particularly trashy ass people, okay? Oh, okay. This is what ideally I want to happen. Nate's gonna shoot his daddy. The bullet's gonna go through Cal, okay? Ricochet off something and come back and hit Nate in his head. One bullet, two trash ass people out the way. And it didn't go like that. Nate instead called the police on his dad. The police come in and they arrest Cal. Nate said that he really wanted to get revenge on his dad. And I'm thinking to myself, you had just told us like 2 episodes ago that you didn't want to turn your dad into the police because nobody was going to want to do business with a pedophile or with like a sexual deviant. And you wanted that business. That's what you wanted. And you didn't want to blow up your own self-life. But then I don't understand like what would change, because not how y'all gonna get money, because your mama stay at home wife, and now she not a wife, she just staying at home. Maybe he just didn't kill no more. I don't know. Maybe we gonna look up and next season he gonna be dead. I don't know. I listen. Here's hoping. So now they cut back to Fez and Ashtray. Now Faye is standing there looking at the door, and she knows that the people coming in the door. The people finally come in the door, and she's like she got hit with all the shrapnel. She's scared, and she basically step on her ass to get to wherever they going in the house. It's like 12 police officers in full riot gear. They see Custer on the sofa, right? And they telling him to put his hands up, and he's not putting his hands up. You know why? Because he done gone to hell. So they realize that. They go down the hallway and they see Fez knocking on the door telling Ash to come out. Back up, drop that knife, back up and drop. And he's backing up and he drops the knife and he's like, listen, there's a kid in there. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. It's a kid in here. I'm telling y'all, don't do it. Don't shoot. And he kept saying it over and over and over. Why Ashtray just unload on the people? I don't understand. So the shooting commences, okay? Fez gets shot in his stomach, which is a very difficult place to get shot because there's buku stuff you need up in there. So Ashtray got a semi-automatic bazooka rifle, whatever the hell, in the bathtub. And he's shooting at armed police officers. Like, he will not stop. Ashtray will not stop shooting. I'm talking about hundreds of bullets. Maybe that man was tired of living in a deep freezer. Maybe he saw all the kids his age was going to the skating rink, and he was like, man, bro, I don't even have no friends. Now, Ash stopped shooting, and the police are approaching up the hallway, getting closer to the bathroom. And they passed Grandma. I had forgot about Grandma was in there. Lord, they gonna take Grandma home. How you make it to the 1 yard line and get taken out in a gunfight and you in a coma? Ain't no, I wouldn't want to go to heaven with that story. I don't even know if she'd go to heaven, because she was kind of trash too, but I'm just saying. So there's no shooting at this point. They get to the door, they open the door, and Ash is laying on the ground. And at this point, I'm telling y'all, I'm laid out. You hear me? Because the stress. Ash laying on the ground, and I'm like, Lord, this child done got shot and is dead in the bathroom. Ash ain't dead. Ash rolls up like Lazarus and shot the damn police officer in the shoulder. I'm like, bro, what the bruh? Don't do that, Ash. Real slow, like, we see the red beam on his chest, and it slowly comes up from his chest to his neck, to his mouth, to his chin, to his nose, and it comes up, and we see Fez. We get to see Fez's face, and as they shoot and kill Ashtray, okay? And we see the look on his face as he watches his little brother get shot, right? And I'm like, Ash is dead, bro. And I'm completely, like, flabbergasted at this point. I ain't gonna lie, Ashtray needed to go though. I ain't even gonna lie, like, that's my little player partner. He needed to go though, because every time Ash get mad, he got to kill somebody. Who trying to live like that? Ashtray ain't got no common sense, bro. That medulla oblongata, or wherever it's at, is just not functioning. That frontal lobe is what I'm trying to say. That frontal lobe is not developed with Ashtray. I don't even know if Ashtray got no frontal lobe. He might have been born without a frontal lobe. He might have like a frontal lobectomy or something. I don't know, child. That baby just not all there, bless his heart. And now he literally not there no more, because he dead. I'm telling you, 2 through. You hear me? We got some things we got to work through also, you know, now that he done passed on. We got to figure out who gonna do the arrangements for Ash, because, you know, his grandma is definitely in a coma and she 900 years old. Fez has major intestinal damage and he's probably going to the Bing for a little while. There is nobody else, so it's got to be up to us. He can't have a Christian service. I mean, I don't know. If we do it at like the funeral home, it'll probably be all right. Like, if you could get like a funeral services certificate, that would be great. And then if one of y'all can sing Going Up Yonder. I don't know. I know black people all over America sing Going Up Yonder. I have a lot of international folks that watch the channel. Is there a go-to funeral song in your country? And if so, what is it? I feel like he should probably, can you cremate a child? I'm not gonna do a GoFundMe, just because I feel like we should just not even do all of that. We just gonna rely on community to take care of that. We also need to discuss the repast. Now, Ash really enjoys cereal. You know what I'm saying? He used to hide his guns in cereal, but he really enjoyed eating cereal as well. So we should definitely have some cereal there. I ain't trying to go to no repast after emotional funeral and have no goddamn Fruity Pebbles. So we should probably have like a protein and a starch and a vegetable, some bread, and then a sweet is usually what we do down here in the South. And depending on how far down South you go, you will get a full leg quarter, like a whole chicken leg quarter. But I don't think we should do that. I think we should just keep it real simple. Y'all can make some sheet cakes and pies and stuff. I will definitely like serve them up and stuff at the repast. I'm gonna just say we should just wear black. We should just wear black. I don't think we should like do the whole like let the family wear white kind of thing. Because Ashtray was fucking crazy. So let's just wear black. Like, let's just keep it a buck. Everybody get your sunglasses, wear your black. We gonna cremate his ass and we gonna have a little repast, get your little something to eat, and then you can go ahead and go where you gotta go. So if anybody has any other contributions, comment down below and let me know how you gonna proceed the services, and then we'll just organize it through the comments in the channel. Lexi and Rue are having a conversation, and Rue tells her how much the play meant to her and that she's very proud of her, and they had a really heartfelt conversation, and like something that we are gonna see going forward in the season, that Rue and Lexi are really what they need, like, for each other. They really depend on each other, and the loss of their friendship has impacted them both in ways maybe they didn't really see. We back at the school and we see Cassie. Cassie looked like somebody had rolled over her ass with some all-wheel drive tires. Hair was towed down, nose was crooked, Mouth was bleeding. She was crying. But I didn't understand how it came to be that the girls were in the bathroom just kind of like hanging out. Like, what? I didn't understand that. Like, I've never gotten over something like I'm gonna beat your ass and then I'm about to just hang out with you. So they were sitting in the bathroom and they were quiet. And then Cassie says, you know what's funny? Nate broke up with me before I ever walked on that stage. You think you stressed out now. You don't even know, baby. You is me and I'm not you. Okay, I'm about to go. And she got up and left. Then we see Rue and Jules. They finally made contact after the play. And Jules comes over to Rue, who is sitting in the audience kind of processing what she saw. Jules is like, I just want you to know I love you and I miss you. And, you know, I just want us to be friends again or something. Rue gives her that friend zone forehead kiss. I was like, not the best man forehead kiss. Not the Harper from Best Man forehead kiss. She threw with your ass, baby. Rue has, you know, got up and left the auditorium and then she's walking out, right? Like, Lord, she gonna get hit by a train walking out the auditorium. I don't know where the train gonna come from, child. I just knew something was gonna happen. This girl gonna get hit by a bulldozer. Something gonna fall out the sky. And then I remembered. Still owe that money to Laura, baby. Laura's about to snatch her up right the hell now. She gonna walk out this auditorium and get put in the trafficking game. And she gonna be trafficked. She literally did, nothing happened. Rue just walked off between two school buses, child. I was like, huh? Oh, that's the end? Oh, no. I would have put money on it. The way that her narration went, I was like, oh, no, baby. She about to get hit by a flock of seagulls and die and smother in feathers and beaks and stuff. Like, I thought something real traumatic was about to happen. That girl had walked off and went home. I was like, wait a minute. Rumors are that it won't be back until 2023 at least. That's buku long, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. Like, ugh. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I thought the season overall was really good. I still have buku questions because they didn't give me any closure on anything. Nothing. Zendaya's gonna get that Emmy for Best Actress. And Sydney Sweeney needs to get it for Supporting Actress. Best Supporting Actress. Because she, baby, I'm telling you, I had trouble with Cassie this whole season. But Sydney Sweeney, though, girl, you had actresses. Comment down below and let me know what y'all thought of the season. I'm ready to talk about it with y'all. So comment down below and let me know what you thought. Bye. I'm about to go to sleep. Boop.